Let us just take a moment to decompress, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth completely. If you notice any tension in any part of your body, just imagine it is beginning to relax and let go. Finding now the still, quiet spot within us that watches the waves of emotion and thought that pass through. This is the true you, the observer, not the emotion, not the thought. This still place within us cannot be touched. Be in this place. Just like the waves of the ocean, emotions and thoughts go in and out, front to back. None of these thoughts or emotions define us or are permanent. Taking a moment to recognize the value of this moment. Every moment is a special moment. A moment that cannot be retraced and replaced. Even those bleak, trying moments have a gift to offer us. It's just a matter of, can you see it? Can you see it? Working to effectively become aware of these gifts are vital. We need to be able to see them in order to move forward and feel joy within our lives. We cannot experience joy if we are focused on passing emotions and thoughts that don't serve us. There are no guilty or innocent parties in this life in truth. Every facet of our existence was agreed upon well before we even entered into this physical reality. We are all playing an integral part of a divine plan. Even if our role is not something that we feel proud of, nevertheless, it is still part of that divine plan. Sometimes we're the good guy, and sometimes we're the bad guy. And it doesn't really matter where the intention lies. Your intentions can be good and cause negative results, or your intentions can be negative that cause good results. It happens. Recognizing these roles and role reversals, being a part of a divine plan, can help us to cope and to forgive. This is not to condone erratic behavior, but it is to help us recognize that this is something that had to come to pass, whether we understand and appreciate it or not. We're all doing the same thing. We're evolving and we're transforming our core beliefs. We're doing this in order to transcend to the highest form of love. No one here is perfect. If we were perfect, we wouldn't be here. No one here is without anger or some sort of judgments. There's no one here that can say honestly that they have been and always will be absent of this anger or judgment. We tend to judge based on our own circumstances and level of knowledge. And in some cases, we judged based on programming that we received throughout our lives. Many times we don't even realize that we are acting or reacting from this place. Sometimes we act and react from a place of fear. Many times we also don't realize that when we place judgment on other people, it stems from our own guilty conscience in some way. I really want people to reflect on that statement, because many times we bury our own insecurities by projecting it onto someone else. Some people are aware they are doing it, and others are not. Nevertheless, it needs to be examined. This is for our own good and for the good of the people around us. With that said, we're going to do a small little healing, nothing fancy, but something to kind of help us. So, if at any point you feel uncomfortable with anything that I'm saying or I'm doing, I want you to stop. But if you are comfortable and you agree, I want you to say that I accept this healing from the divine, from myself. I am a spark of the divine. So, with your left hand on your heart chakra, first and foremost, I want you to genuinely not just say the words, but feel and project out into the world love and forgiveness. Mean it. Again, this does not mean that we condone it. It simply means that we understand on a soul level that it's part of a bigger plan, something bigger than you and bigger than me. We honor this divine plan. We want to focus also on cleaning out any anger, frustration, sadness, and fear. All of these distractions only prevent us from expressing and accepting love. And so now, if given permission, we call on the divine to release it, to help us release it and let it go. If it helps to visualize it pouring out from your heart chakra, by all means do so. And continue to let it spill out until it is completely empty. Feeling the weight of these burdens just slipping away. Feeling your heart open up as if it were a flower. You can imagine the petals of a flower opening up within your heart chakra, if that helps. So that we can accept and appreciate love and compassion and the sanctity of the present moment. It's so special. And we ask the divine for protection of this chakra and to continue healing it, balancing, aligning it, and opening it. I am open to love. I am open to being loved. I forgive, and I am forgiven. I also forgive myself for forgetting about my divine purpose and getting distracted. Many times when we have issues with the heart chakra, it comes from a place of fear or a feeling of lack, which can also tie to the base or root chakra, which is at the base of your spine. You can put your hand at the bottom of your belly, your left hand, and we'll call on the divine to help us with this chakra as well. To heal, balance, cleanse, and protect this root chakra. Feeling it as it begins to release and expand. Sending love to this chakra. and releasing. Just as we did with the heart chakra, you can imagine all of these things spilling out from this root chakra until it is empty. And then call on the divine to protect. Just a couple of things that you can do to help you on a daily basis. Recognizing that every moment will never come again should be enough. But our fears blind us from our path, from our purpose. So recognize this happens to everyone. No one is exempt. All of us at some point has reacted from a place of fear, from a place of lack. This alone should help you to release and forgive not only others, but also yourself. Have a good day, guys. Bye.